Clean Coach Carly. I'm the staff nutritionist for Healthy Habits Living. I'm talking today about your circulatory system and a new formulation from Ortho molecular products called VesselMax. Now, you've probably heard me talk a lot about circulation and circulatory health, as well as cardiovascular health. Those two things are tied in together. Your circulation and your circulatory health is basically run by your heart. Your circulatory system uses your heart as a pump to move blood and, most importantly, nutrients throughout your body. And recently, with the effects of long-haul COVID, we have seen the importance of nutrients getting from the bloodstream into smaller vessels and capillaries. Now, when we talk about our veins and our arteries, we're usually talking about the circulatory system. When we talk about the microcirculatory system, we're talking about those smaller vessels and capillaries that deliver nutrients to all parts of your body. I always think of the microcirculatory system as the end points. So we see the smaller capillaries in the hands and in the feet and in the ears, but we see it all over closer to the skin as well. So it's important that we get nutrient to all of the blood in the body. So with VesselMax, there are 4 unique ingredients that are botanicals, and they really work in synergy to deliver those nutrients to the entire circulatory system. So the ingredients are Diosmin, Troxerutin, gotu kola, and horse chestnut. So the first one, Diosmin, is really focused on helping with lymphatic flow. So we know that our lymph fluid ends up in our bloodstream, and so we need to make sure that toxins are taken out of the body, processed through the lymph system, and don't end up in the bloodstream, and if they do, that we can filter and drain those out. Diosmin also helps with overall inflammation within the bloodstream, and it helps to regulate norepinephrine. So norepinephrine is one of the chemicals that helps to regulate vasomotor tone. Vasomotor tone basically just means how does your blood or your circulatory system react when you do things. So stand up, sit down, lay down, exercise, stress. So it's really a function of how your blood pressure is regulated. So that's called your vasomotor tone. And Diosmin helps to regulate the norepinephrine that helps to regulate that tone. So without norepinephrine and the vasomotor tone, you would be getting dizzy every time you lay down or stand up or when you exercise. So Diosmin supports that vasomotor tone. The next ingredient is the Troxerutin. And if you listen to the last part of that word, it's rutin, which you might recognize as a bioflavonoid from vitamin C. So it is an antioxidant that helps to protect the endothelial cells in the lining of your veins and your arteries and your capillaries. So we all have that lining, and it is made of specialized cells that can be damaged by oxidation. And when those cells are damaged, we can't have a permeable membrane, so we can't get nutrients in and out of the blood vessels and the veins in order to move them throughout the body. So Troxerutin helps to protect those cells so they don't get damaged, so they continue to work properly. They are important, those cells, in providing and moving nitric oxide throughout the body, which we know is a molecule for creating energy for all the systems of the body. So that's the Troxerutin. The next one is gotu kola, and this one helps with blood flow. So I think about like a river. If it has a bunch of debris in it, it gets dammed up or sticky, or stuff sticks to the sides of the river banks. And gotu kola helps with moving that debris along. So it helps with the flow of the river or the blood in your bloodstream. It's also a promoter of collagen, which we know we need for our hair, skin, and nails, and for our intestines, but we also need within our circulatory system for the elasticity of our veins. The last ingredient is horse chestnut, and this is one that I've used a lot for just overall water balance within your body. It's I would say maybe called a mild diuretic, but it also helps with that vasomotor tone and proper lymph drainage. So when you put all these 4 ingredients together, they're very synergistic and help with that total circulatory system, including the microcirculatory system. So if you are someone that has any kind of cardiovascular issues, heart issues, blood pressure, blood flow issues, even water, weight or holding on to water because it's not draining properly through your lymph system, this would be a good formula to consider. And here at Healthy Habits Living, we are always here to keep you updated with the best botanicals and nutrients so that you can achieve your optimal health goals. We're here to help you get healthy so you can stay healthy and be healthy.